Welcome to Uniwar Poland. Today I will introduce an Infector. He supports crucial units in additional repair rate. He costs 300, so he is very expensive because Engineer in Sapiens and Assimilator in Titans cost 200 credits. Infector costs more, but he multiplies repair rate by 3, as opposed Engineer and Assimilator multiplies repair rate by 2. It's one reason that he is more expensive. For example, if underling is near Infector and he has repair rate 1, he will repair 3 damage points. Garuda has 2 repair rate, and near Infector he will repair 6 HP. The second reason why he is more expensive is his mobility. He has 8 mobility and 0 attack and defense strength, so he is very weak unit. But he can receive defense bonus on particular terrains, so it's very important to protect Infector on these terrains. For example, some mountains, forests, and also bases and shipyards. Infector with nice mobility is also very efficiently in base capture. So don't be afraid and try capture base if you have good occasion. And now I will focus on Infector's special ability, Deliver Plague and Infect Marines. First, I will introduce to you an Infect. Infector can infect with his special ability Sapiens Unit Marine. Here you can see yellow opposed marine and green friendly marine, as blue and green are in one team. If you will move Infector closer to marine, you will see what actions he can use. In Polish and English menu there is an infect action, but also we can move near our friendly marine and use infect on his units. After clicking an infect action, you can choose which of these 2 marines you would like to infect. These are your teammate marines, so it's nice to ask him if you can infect his marine. After clicking on one of these marines, he is on our side, and now he is an infected marine. He is ground light unit with a little better statistics than normal marine. Look, for example, he has a lot of mobility, also better attack and defense strength than normal marine. Here you can compare these 2 units. So infected marine is very nice unit. One more thing, as you can see, Infector near capturing marine can't infect capturing marine. As you can see, infect action is not available. Here we have infected marine. After clicking on repair action, he will repair 3 points of damage, while normally he can repair only 1. And now I will present you second special ability, Deliver Plague. I will show you how it works, because it's a little bit complicated ability. I will move closer to Sapien units, and after clicking on Deliver Plague, all Sapiens units within 2 hexes will receive poison. Each poisoned unit has green skull icon. Remember that plague can be delivered on your own units as well as on your teammate unit. So the best way is to spread plague on your opponent's units, but as we already know, Infector has very bad defense. So you can do a tricky thing and move one of your poisoned infected marines near your opponent units. Plague will spread on Sapien units at the beginning of their turn. It's good tactic to spread plague and keep your Infector safe. Now I will show you how it looks in the replay mode. Here Infector moves closer, he delivers plague, and at the beginning of red player turn, each of his units gets poison from adjacent poisoned Sapien units. Here you can see that red units are poisoned. So the plague was spread on 2 hexes from Infector, and in the same round it has spread on adjacent hexes. This is the first thing to remember, that plague at the beginning of Sapiens player turn spreads from poisoned to adjacent healthy units. Second thing to remember, all poisoned units at the beginning of their player turn loses 1 point of damage. You could also notice that here Marine received poison from his friendly and kind Marauder. And now I will show you something special. During the replay you will see what will happen when Infector will spread the plague on capturing Marine. Marine is capturing, Infector spreads the plague, the turn ends, and the base has been captured, and plague didn't spread. So remember that if poisoned Marine is capturing the base, he will not spread the plague at the beginning of turn. How to get rid of plague? The easiest way is to move closer to Engineer and repair unit next to him. Marauder repairs 2 damage and kills from poison. Another way is to repair unit on medical base. As you know, poisoned unit at the beginning of their turn loses 1 damage, but if it has only 1 health, it will not die. Remember that plague will not kill your units, it will only weaken your units. So don't worry that your poisoned units will die, you can always repair them. And the last thing about Infector, it's his defense. As you can see, 0 defense. That's why he can be easily killed by units which has 10 ground light attack strength. For example, Speeder kills Infector with 1 attack. It's because difference in attack and defense is 10. Each unit with ground light 10 or more kills Infector with 1 strike. Here you can see Eclipse and Walker. It's important to keep Infector on such terrain as bases, forests or mountains, where he gets additional defense bonus. In Sapiens, tank has ground light 10, so he can kill Infector with 1 strike, as well as helicopter and artillery. But artillery and helicopter have 12 ground light. That's why Infector, while being on base, also would be killed with 1 attack by either artillery or helicopter. Infector on base has 2 defense, but helicopter has 12 attack and difference is 10. So remember that these 2 units are better in fighting against Infector. It can be important in Sapiens vs Kral games. Infector on forest has 3 defense, so artillery and helicopter are not able to kill him with 1 strike. The same is on mountains. And at last, Kral units. As you can see, Pincer kills Infector with 1 shot, also Vern, but only on plains. On bases he is unable to kill, and on forest also. Pincer, he has 12 round light, same like helicopter and artillery, so he is able to kill Infector on base. And Bullet Underlings, after resurface, it can kill Infector with 1 strike, as well as Engineer in Sapiens and Assimilators in Titans. Resurfacing Underling is unable to kill Infector on forest, but he can kill Infector on base. Underling is able to kill Infector on base because he has 6 ground light attack, also 2 from forest, and 4 attack bonus from resurface sneak attack. In total he has 12 attack, while Infector on base has 2 defense strength. And that's all about Infector. Try to practice playing Infect what you have learned on the battlefield. If you like this video, check out how to play Helicopter and broadcast from January 2016 Grand Final. Thanks!